So in yesterday's video, I was talking to you about the speedometer and how that functions and things to look for, things that might be wrong with it, why it's not working, which led to me discovering a couple other things that didn't seem right. One of those, I dropped the lower half of my outdrive on my Alpha 1 Gen 2, and when I pulled it down, this little piece of metal fell out, and I will show you. This little guy right here, it's got the edge of some numbers on there, rubber edge, and I kind of ignored it at first, put everything back together, and then my OCD got the best of me. Went to bed last night, kept thinking about it, got up this morning, did some research, discovered that that piece is a flapper inside the exhaust to prevent water from running back up into your motor from sudden stops or just water surging up into the boat. So that led to other things and tearing the boat apart and finding out that there was a piece missing, and I went hunting for it and ended up pulling the outdrive back off. So I pulled the whole outdrive out this time, everything but the gimbal. So pulled it out. The first thing I noticed was this. This is my exhaust port. And what is that? That's the other half of that flapper. Now, how much do you think that's been affecting the performance of my motor? That's restricting like 3/4 of the exhaust, especially at full throttle. I guarantee you that's been affecting my motor performance. So I'm really glad I pulled this apart, because I found that. And after pulling that out, I bet my boat's gonna run a lot better. Look at that. Freaking flapper was inside the exhaust. Plugging that, like 3/4 of that. So let's make sure we got all the pieces here. Yeah, looks right. That's the whole thing. I did find one of the pins. Pins that holds that flapper in. I did find that too yesterday. One of them. The other one is pretty small. I'm not too worried about it. I will keep looking, and if I find it, then good for me. Anyway, so just goes to show, if something doesn't seem right, it's probably not right. So now I got to replace my flappers. Turns out one is completely missing, which is the one here that's broken in half. The other one is still in there, but the rubber is gone all the way around the edge of it, and it's not working at all. So I got a flashlight showing. I'll show you what it looks like inside there. So that's the flapper right there with no rubber on it. And I think it's safe to say that it's not really doing much at all. So I'm gonna have to pull that one out. The other side, as you'll see, there's nothing there at all. It's just straight pipe. You can see the holes where it's supposed to go. Now, the holes look okay, I guess, but yeah, this was a simple project that I was just going to replace my impeller, and now it's turned into this huge project of replacing the flappers in the exhaust. And I figured while I have the outdrive out, I might as well check the bearing in there and make sure my bearing's good and replace the seals and gaskets in there. Well, there's the bearing. I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't know if it's going to be all right or good or not. There's a lot of grease in there, which is good, I guess. But yeah, here we go. Wish me luck.